All right, guys, welcome back to the shop. This is going to be part 2 of the DYNA Lone Wolf build for the candy paint job. If you saw in the last episode, we got everything all done up until the graphic stage. Everything's wet sanded. I'm about to start all the line work. We're going to get going on that. I'm just using some different width line work. I'm going to be using my iPad, which has the design that I want to do, so I can be able to put that up there and mimic the flame detail. We're going to start off by laying the outside panel, and then we're going to blend that into some flames. And then once I see how that looks on both sides, we're going to start paneling the front, see how that looks. And once I get the whole tank laid out, that's when I'm going to start figuring out how I want to do the rear fender, the front fender, and the side shrouds, as well as the headlight and the derby cover. All right, let's get this line work underway. All right, as you can see, we got the flames laid. I got the colors figured out. Now it's time to put some design on the tank. So we're going to do a cool little owl here, and we're going to do a Harley Davidson logo there. So I drew this owl. Well, I outlined it. I took an image I liked off of the internet, and I kind of made it my own. And then I've brought it into silhouette. I've created a template for a stencil. We're going to use the silhouette to make a stencil, and then we're going to be doing this with all of the graphics that we'll be doing. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to put the owl right here. So the owl represents kind of like a spirit animal for me. I love owls. They're tattooed everywhere on me. And because I'm doing the bike for my buddy, I figured I'd put something that represents me on it. And then he loves, his last name's Wolf. So we're definitely going to be putting a wolf on this, and bald eagles and all sorts of cool things that are going to be hidden throughout the bike. So to start, I'm going to lay the graphics on the tank, and then we're going to lay the graphics on all the parts, and then we'll get to airbrushing. I also have the Harley Davidson Classic Shield logo. I forgot to mention. We're going to try and see how that looks by putting it on the flames, where it's almost partially being cut off by the flame. So I'm hoping to do that logo on each side. Ready to start the paint process, do some airbrushing. I'm not fully finished all of the graphics, but I'm pretty close. So let's just have a look at what stage I'm at, and then what the next steps are. Okay, graphic wise, rear fenders ready to go, black. And then this is going to be candy black with black highlights. And then underneath this is going to be candy purple. We got the owl here. That's going to be black with candy, but where the white is. And then this is going to be candy black. We got the wolf, candy black with black outline. Everywhere you see silver is black. Everywhere you see tape is going to be candy purple, including under the Harley logo. I'm keeping this super simple, the Super Glide. It's just going to be all black. These lines are going to be candy purple, and I'm going to hand paint the candy purple in the Super Glide. That's so far my plan. Over here, is where we're getting started. I have my Iwata airbrush full setup going. I'll be using Limeline Candy Transparent Blue and Red to make purple. I also have the new Candy Black, which I've never used before. I'm excited to see how that's gonna look. And then we'll be using the House of Color Carrier. And then I just got this Matrix brand from one of the local suppliers, which is a 1-to-1 black. We're gonna start with the derby cover. This is gonna be, I don't know if you guys remember those 8 balls that you would shake up, and they were like the magic 8 ball that would tell you like a horoscope-ish thing. So this is gonna be black and then candy black with the purple triangle, and it's gonna say the Lone Wolf as if like somebody shook it up. I don't know where I came up with that. I think it would be cool though. So I'm hoping that's gonna turn out, and it's the first thing we're gonna get started on. So yeah, we're gonna airbrush all of this black and then candy black and then go from there in different layers. So it's 1-to-1 reducer. I got these little stir sticks. Limeline makes these reusable stir sticks. They're sweet. Okay, it's pretty complex, this trying to figure out the layers of the paints and the colors. So I've changed my mind a couple times. I've had to go over a few things, so I'll just do a quick little update. I originally was gonna do candy black around the outside, blending into the black, but it wasn't gonna look right, I didn't think. So I taped this thicker line is gonna be candy purple, the thinner line is gonna be candy black, and then I've faded the image around in black, and then this is all gonna be candy purple. So that's the wolf and eagle and skull design. I still have to do another layer of the black, And then we'll remove the tape work, and then we'll candy those colors. So we'll candy the black first, and then we'll candy the purple. Same with the flames. I've done the candy along the outside, then the black in the middle. This just has like the overspray from the candy, so when I clean it off and it gets clear coated, you won't even notice. But I have to go back over all of this now and cover these lines with just black. And then I did do some highlights on the wolf. If you can see, I did some airbrushing and stuff, so we're gonna see how that looks when I pull it off. Update time. All of the black is totally laid on the bike. The candy black is laid. The tape lines have been removed, and we're getting ready for the candy purple. So let's have a look. So this is going to be the battery box. There's that owl is on this. The Super Glide, I painted black, and then I grabbed some lacquer thinner, and I went with a Q-tip and removed all of the black so you can see the silver below it. So that's going to be candy purple now. And where the tape is will be candy purple. And then the fender, we got the Canada logo, his favorite number, son's favorite number, MJD. We're going to do a little fade on the headlight. Then we got the fender. That's all good to go. And here's the gas tank. You can see the candy black along there, candy black in the wolf. Flames turned out great. So the next step is we're basically going to hit all of the silver with candy purple. Gonna start with the small part first. Just make sure everything's good. it's been absolutely crazy in the shop, just with a lot of the projects going on. So I did get all of the paint done. Let's have a look at this. And then the next episode, we're gonna get this bike put back together and then give it to Jordan. So let's check out how the paint turned out. I've just mocked the fender up now. So I was just testing, making sure that all the wiring was gonna work. But this is it's a little, got fingerprints on it, but it turned out really nice. You can see the eagle, and then there's the wolf, and then there's the skull. And you can see the candy black in the heads when it's shining. It looks really sick. I think it turned out rad. No issues at all with the paint. Super pops good. It's gonna look nice on the bike. Here's the front fender. It's got the MJD logo in it. It's got 5 for his son's number, 19 for his good old Canada, drawn out like a Canadian flag. And then the Super Glide is done. Just have to polish it still. There's the owl. You can see the candy black in the head. And then this is that Magic 8 Ball. I made look like the lone wolf, so if you would shake it up, that's what it was gonna say. So that turned out pretty good. The headlight got just a bit of candy in it. That turned out pretty sweet. It's got like that candy purple blends into black, so just pretty subtle. And then the big one, the gas tank. There it is. It turned out like really good. You can see the Harley logo there. It's so shiny, it's hard to see everything, but you can see the flames. And then if I need to get a light, but you can see the flames. I highlighted the candy black along the outside. So when the sun hits it, you can see the candy going through the wolf head because I airbrushed everything around it. All the line work worked out good. That candy black looks sharp. You can get a better angle of the flames here. So it's subtle. They're definitely flames, but it doesn't overpower the bike. So I think everything combined it blends really well for how much stuff I have going on. So that's the paint job. All right, let's get this bike put back together on the next episode. But throughout this whole process, I reached out to Adam from Limeline. He has a YouTube channel, Time Warp, that does all custom paint tutorials. I learned how to paint through his channel, so make sure you guys go check it out. I also reached out to him because I'm having a hard time sourcing out materials and paints and stuff to do these type of jobs. And he's been kind enough to support the channel moving forward. So I want to make sure that you guys go check out his website if you guys want to get anything paint related, because you can literally do everything from start to finish right through the Limeline website, which makes it so simple. And all of his tutorials will help you too. So hopefully it inspires one of you guys to get out there and try to paint yourself. And make sure you check out the next episode because we're putting this one together. Catch you on the next one.